The people stayed inside, watching from behind glass, hoping it would pass. But not everything had shelter. In the corners of the city, beneath broken stairs, inside abandoned boxes, and along empty alleys, they waited, cold, hungry, forgotten. A small dog curled itself tighter against the wind, its ribs rising and falling too quickly. Its fur, once soft, clung in damp, tangled strands. Every passing car made it flinch, but still, it didn't run. It had nowhere to go. Not far away, a kitten huddled under a rusted container, its tiny body trembling. Its eyes, barely open, searched for something it couldn't understand. Warmth, safety. A mother that wasn't coming back. The world moved around them, but no one stopped. Until someone did. Footsteps echoed softly through the rain. Slow, careful, hesitant, but determined. A human, not different from the others, except for one thing. They chose to look closer. Where others saw shadows, they saw life. Where others walked past, they knelt down. A hand reached out, not fast, not forceful, just enough to say, "I see you." The dog didn't trust it at first. How could it? The world had only been harsh. But the hand didn't leave. It stayed, steady, patient, and slowly, fear gave way to something fragile, hope. The kitten tried to hiss, though it barely had the strength. The human wrapped it gently in a piece of cloth, holding it close to a heartbeat it had never heard before. But somehow, it felt safe. One by one they were gathered, not as strays, not as burdens, but as lives that mattered. Back in a small, quiet space, far from the noise, far from the cold, the change began. Food was placed down, and at first they didn't move. Hunger had taught them that nothing comes without cost. But there was no shouting, no chasing, just patience. Then a single step forward, a bite, and then another. Warmth replaced the cold. Dry blankets replaced wet concrete. Gentle voices replaced silence. Days passed. The dog that once trembled at every sound began to wag its tail. Just a little at first. Then more. Like it was remembering something it had almost lost. The kitten, once too weak to stand, started to explore, tiny paws stepping into a world that no longer felt so frightening. Scars didn't disappear, but they stopped hurting the same way, because now they weren't alone, and the human, they didn't do it for recognition. There were no cameras in those quiet moments, no applause when the animals took their first steps toward trust. Just a simple belief that even the smallest life deserves a chance. Outside, the rain eventually stopped. The streets dried. The world moved on. But inside that small space, something remained. A dog resting peacefully, no longer afraid. A cat curled up, purring softly in sleep. And a human, sitting quietly beside them, knowing that sometimes saving a life doesn't change the whole world, but it changes everything for the one who was saved. And maybe that's enough.